Hi friends, my name is Steven and this is my channel, Signal Up Productions, where I make videos all about trains. Welcome back to another Railfan guide video. We're going to take a close look at the Union Pacific Mount Vernon Subdivision in southern Illinois. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, then click that bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. The Mount Vernon sub extends from Salem to Gorham, Illinois, on the former Mopac Chicago sub. The line is single track with several passing sidings, and it's controlled via CTC signals by the dispatcher in Omaha, Nebraska. We'll begin at Gorham, where the Mount Vernon sub splits off from the UP Chester sub. The Chester sub runs between Dupo, Illinois and Dexter, Missouri. I covered that line in a previous Railfan video, which I'll post a link to in the description down below. Illinois Highway 149 parallels the line at several different spots. Here, we're pacing this northbound between Murfreesboro and DeSoto. At DeSoto, the line crosses up and over the Canadian National Centralia Subdivision. This is the former Illinois Central trackage, which sees 6 daily Amtrak trains and a dozen or so CN trains. At Benton, we were treated to a rare business special. These corporate executives are traveling through different areas, meeting with local customers and area terminal managers. We'll catch them again a little bit later in this video. Ina is a location of one of the many passing sightings on this route. From here, the line parallels Illinois Highway 37 all the way to Mount Vernon. This eastbound Norfolk Southern stack train pounds the diamond across the UP line. Mount Vernon, Illinois is the namesake town for this line. It has a ton of railroading history, although much of it is starting to fade into distant memories. Norfolk Southern's Southern West District, as well as a short line railroad called Evansville Western, each cross the UP line. Just south of the diamond is the National Railway Equipment's former Precision National Locomotive Repair Facility. Just a little bit more south is the Y for the UP Pinckneyville sub, which runs southwest towards Chester. This branch line, however, is rarely used. Moving up the road, we come to the small village of Kell. Here we're going to find the last passing siding before reaching Salem Yard. It's not long before this northbound intermodal arrives. Just out of view, the local job, LSG 54, holds in the siding. With the stack train completely by, the local is going to head south now and go work in Mount Vernon. Let's follow them back there and see what work they've got to do. Today's local power is this single GP40-2. Power for the local gets rotated every couple of months, and the power assignment could really be anything they had laying around in the yard. This job usually starts their day around 8 a.m. from Salem. They'll generally run south and switch the tie plant at Mount Vernon, as well as the interchange with Evansville Western. Then they'll usually spend the rest of their day just south of town at the Continental Tire plant. However, occasionally, they'll have cars they need to interchange with the Short Line Railroad, Crab Orchard, and Egyptian down in Marion. which would require the local crew to get a track warrant to operate between Benton and Marion.
Cars 2. One car. I do 5-4 that, will do. 7 tie when you can. Door 6 or 7. Pick that up header behind that 20 tractor, that way we got them together. Put it in 21. Or just as long as it's beside it? Yeah, just ahead of the 18. 3 good ones tied. 3. Car 2. One car. Half car, and that'll do. Car 3. 2 cars 2. One car 1. I do 5-4 that will do. 6 or 7 tie. 6 or 7.
After reaching Salem, we catch back up to the passenger special from earlier. Salem is the terminal yard and crew change point for the area. Trains also come off the CSX, Norfolk Southern, and Canadian National lines at St. Elmo, Sydney, and Kinmuddy, respectively. Once they reach Salem, there's a yard job that often reblocks traffic for points south. The yard is over 3 miles long. Trains usually call the dispatcher or the terminal manager for instructions when they get close enough. For crew changes, they'll usually pull up to the yard office and stop either on the main or the siding. If they're going to tie the train down in the yard, they'll be told a specific track to pull down when they arrive.
Pass. 20. 15. 17. Bill, conduct track 2J. That's center 2J. Up to stars.
There's no developed engine terminal here. There is a Y if an engine needs to get turned. For fuel, a truck will pull up next to the locomotives. There's often at least a couple of extra locomotives sitting around the yard for backup power should something come in with a consist that had a failure en route. Salem is the end of the Mount Vernon sub. From here and on up to Finley Junction, it becomes the Salem sub, and may be the subject of a future video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure and share it with your friends. Then leave a comment down below letting me know what favorite spot you had from this video. Thanks for watching.